How you doing, YouTube? Simon here, Ascent 41. We're off out on a wild camp today, or this afternoon and tonight, tomorrow morning. I ain't been out for a while, so I'm just enjoying it. And we're up on the Long Mynd in Shropshire, and I wanted to try somewhere different where I've not been before. But as you can see from the weather, quite low cloud, fog, mist. But that's going to work in my favour, because hopefully it will keep all the happy weather, sunny weather walkers and tourists out the way, and I can have the hill to myself. It's just bogging underfoot, really muddy, really wet, so trying to camp anywhere in the lowlands is just going to be a complete nightmare. So I'm going to aim for a summit somewhere. I think there's some over to my right, looking at the GPS, but I'll drop down and walk along. I can do a few miles today. Got a few beers in the pack. I got my new boots on. They were christened the other day, the mynd vacuum, whatever they're called, and my rab gaiters. And I found with the boots, they were rubbing on the side here, and it's pulled all the well, not pulled it off, but scuffed them a bit, and I was a bit gutted. But they're pretty hard wear, and I've waxed them as well. Waxed them this morning with the sport wax, and it's changed the colour of the leather because it's nubuck leather. It's quite a bit suedey, but I'm not bothered about the flipping what they look like, as long as they keep my feet dry and warm. It doesn't matter. So I'll keep waxing them, looking after the boots. So yeah, right, I'll have a little wander. After a little detour back to the car, after I'd walked 45 minutes to get my mobile, because I left it on the dashboard, I come back out, and on where I suggested I was going to go, that's where I am now, camped up on one of the summits, pretty much. They have forecast heavy rain. As you can see over there, it's a bit black. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a tent. And the new bag fits quite nicely in there compared to the Zenith 88. And it's gone really cold since I've stopped, so I'll get a brew on later. But that's it. I'm just going to chill out now. Chill out and make some tea later. I've got the vents open on the tent on both ends, and hopefully it's not going to rain in through them. You know, they're not undone fully, but hopefully that will stop the condensation, and hopefully because the wind's about, it's not going to build up so much, I'm hoping. But anyway, we'll see in the morning. So I'm just rehydrating one half of the meal that I prepared in my last video of the dehydrated food, and all I've done is boiled up some water in my jet boil, put the boiled water into the roasting bag, and that's the food there rehydrating. So I'll let it sit now for 5-10 minutes, and it's ready to eat. But it's so versatile because, you know, you can add what you want to it, you can make what you want. It's just fantastic, and the amounts as well. You know, you can choose how much to make up. It's been a bit showery today, or this afternoon should I say. It's not too bad. Happy days. But the best thing about this way of preparing your food and cooking it up and eating it is that you don't get anything dirty, because obviously the food is contained in this bag here. So I've just folded the bag over the top of my jet boil and I'm just eating it out of the bag. Okay, it's a bit like soup, but I've added too much water to it, and that's fine because it's still the same amount of nutrients and calories or whatever, so that's fine. But at the end of the day, once I've eaten the food, this bag gets thrown away and my pot is clean, ready for a cup of coffee. And once I finish my cup of coffee, I always carry a J cloth on the top of my jet boil and just, you know, wipe out the pot after with the J cloth, and then we're good to go. So there's minimal washing up. Right, I'm going to enjoy my dinner. See you in a bit. Morning. I was cold last night to the point where I had to get dressed. It was just cold, and the reason why it was cold is because of this. Snow. So that was a bit of a surprise this morning. Waking up to that. So I'm just making myself a brew, and then we'll get packed up. We'll enjoy tonight, just getting out. And the kit that I've brought with me is the exact same kit I'm going to take with me on the coast to coast. So just testing everything out. But because it has snowed and I've been quite cold in my sleeping bag, I'm going to pack my thermal bedclothes. And now I did plan on leaving them at home, but it's just too uncomfortable without them. So with a bit of added extra weight, but I'm going to pack them, so then at least I can be warm overnight if it does snow. Because I mean, what month are we in? We're in the middle of April. It's snowing. Right, my water's just coming to the boil. I'll have a cup of coffee. It's really nice just sitting here drinking my coffee, just looking at that. Okay, it's a bit bleak over there, but just up the mountain you can see the wild horses, and the sun's coming through. Yeah, this is a life. Happy days. Cheers everybody. Okay, that's me done now, packed up. Walk back to the car, see if we can drive off the hill. But as it is, that's where I was last night. Nice up there, skies. That must have been the snow last night, early this morning. Right, let's get back to the car. Down along here, and there's some woods in the distance. That's where my car's parked. Only a few mile and a half, something like that. But it's a beautiful day. What time is it? It's only 5 to 8. So the Long Ming Gliding Club is just there. now comes the the challenging part, because if anyone knows the Long Mynd, the way down is up the Burway, and that's really steep, and if it snowed they closed the gate so you can't get up, but if it snowed you wouldn't even be able to get up anyway with the gate open. So going down is going to be quite dangerous because it's quite a drop, so I'm going to have to go back through, do a left from here back through Rattling Hope, but even then there's steep hills, so I'm just going to have to take it really steady and hope that someone's been down and gritted or cleared the road, because I could be abandoning the car and getting the train home. But anyway, I'm sure we'll be fine. We sure will be fine. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I really enjoyed that. It's good to get out. And a bit of a surprise with the snow. But anyway, until the next time, take care and God bless.